Hey, Stefan Hartmann here, and today I want to talk to you about the easiest way to start a conversation with a girl or with a woman that you're interested in without her feeling picked up, okay? So that it's seemingly spontaneous, okay? And to be honest, in the end, it should be spontaneous. So once you get practicing on this, you will realize it does feel completely spontaneous. So in the end, you're going to be completely spontaneous with this, okay? So before I tell you that, I want to quickly say, women, yes? Why do we talk about this in the first place? Why do we want to make it seem spontaneous? Well, because women, when they get out of bed in the morning, when they're single, and they don't wake up and think, oh, I really hope that some guy will pick me up today and, get my number by doing some pre-rehearsed routine with me, okay? They don't think that. No. Maybe they think, if they're not really busy, but when they're thinking about men, okay, they think it would be nice to meet a guy, to happen to meet a guy that will be different, that will be unique, that will be just by chance or by fate to bump into some amazing guy that's different from all the other guys that are hitting on me. Wouldn't that be great to just happen to meet somebody that you click with, that you connect with? By chance. Wouldn't that be great and romantic? That's a lot more what women would think like, okay? And how do I know that? Well, let's get into that some other time, but I have asked a few, okay? And also, I know this from many years of experience, okay? Because I've done two things, okay? I've done the, oh, this is happening spontaneous thing, and I've done the, oh, hi, I really like you, and da-da-da-da, and be more, how should I say, more direct about it. Can work very well as well, but many people are really worried about that, because also it can really get a woman's defenses up when she feels picked up. So what is the easiest way to start a conversation, to get into a conversation with a woman that you're interested in without making her feel that she's being picked up? Well, it's something that I call reacting out loud. Okay, reacting out loud. Okay, and what does that mean? Well, it basically means observing out loud something that you are seeing, that you are both seeing. Okay, so for example, I'm standing on the underground sometimes waiting for a train, okay, here in London. Sometimes something is happening that's a bit out of the ordinary, okay, like there's a little mouse running around. If you're standing next to a girl that you're interested in, that you're thinking, oh, okay, cool, I'd like to talk to her. If you see the mouse, react out loud. So in other words, say out loud what your reaction is about the mouse. So for example, it could be as simple as, wow, there's a mouse. Do you see that? Okay? That's the opposite of reacting in your mind, what most people do, okay? Which I observe most people do, and that's like, standing there and there's the mouse and you kind of go, oh, there's a mouse. I wonder whether anybody else noticed it. Well, maybe I should say something to the girl next to me because I kind of want to start a conversation with her, but I don't know whether that will be weird or whatever. So, what can I say to her? And then we're trying to think of something clever to say to her instead of just reacting out loud to what's happening, which, even, ideally, if you notice that she's seen it as well, and then you react out loud, perfect, right? You're already talking about something that you have a shared experience of. But even if she hasn't seen it, and you react out loud, you just blurt out, wow, what's this mouse doing there? And she, realizes that you're talking to her, that is the most innocent way of starting a conversation that you can think of. And women don't think, oh, he's trying to pick me up now, right? Because you're just reacting to something that's happening, and you're just a generally confident social guy that just, feels okay with talking to people around him, okay? Give you another example. If you are in the queue at Starbucks, another common situation, right? You're standing at the queue at Starbucks and you're waiting for your turn when the girl comes and, would you like your latte or your cappuccino or whatever? And you're looking at the cakes or whatever. You notice something. And the simplest thing, recently I stood at Starbucks and I started the conversation, I reacted out loud to the fact that they had calorie counted now, okay? And I was surprised by how many calories were in this tiny bit of whatever it was, sweet, sugar and fat mixed together to make into something that was meant to be pleasurable to eat. Okay, so I would say, wow, 500 calories in that thing. And the girl next to me was like, yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? And all of a sudden we were standing in the queue talking about the cakes and whatever, and whether it was beneficial to know how many calories there were in there, or whether you're starting to go crazy just counting calories all the time and all that kind of stuff. And we ended up sitting at the same table, as if by magic. We ended up talking, we ended up getting to know each other quite well. All of that because I reacted out loud to something I saw, which she then could be drawn into a conversation with. Did she ever feel picked up? No, she felt like, wow, there's this chance meeting with an interesting guy that happened at Starbucks. That's a lot more interesting than being picked up with a premeditated general approach by some guy where you can tell that they've just done the same thing with the last 10 women that they have met during the day, okay? That's why reacting out loud is the easiest and most spontaneous way of starting a conversation with a girl without her feeling picked up, all right? What you need to do is practice this, reacting out loud. You need to practice reacting out loud daily. So not just when there's this hot girl that you want to talk to next to you, but also in other situations. I have a video that is about how to approach women without freezing up or something like that, okay? And I'm telling you the whole talk first, think later thing. It's very much related to this. When it comes to social situations, don't prejudge what you're about to say. What works over and over again, and when this turned for me, it totally changed my life. What works over and over again is to speak before you can actually think about what you want to say, okay? To speak, to think out loud, react out loud to something that's happening, and you can talk about it with her, and then, once she's responded, you can talk to her about, isn't it funny that we're talking, right? Or whatever. Or then you can turn it into, wow, you know what? Then you can react and you can then you can let her know that you've enjoyed the conversation and you'd like to talk to her more. And then you ask her, please give me your number so we can hang out more. You talk about the topic first, and then you talk about her, and then you get to know her a bit. And that's how it naturally works, okay? So remember, reacting out loud, practice it with people, and then you actually naturally do it with women that you're also attracted to, okay? Now, if you want more about approaching women, meeting women easily without all the stress that people usually associate with it, get my Approach It Will ebook, okay? There's a link here under the video in the description somewhere where you can get it. There should also be a link where you can get some really, really cool, more in-depth videos about how to approach women and so forth. So check that out. And if you like this video and you want more videos like this, then please click the like button and let me know, all right? Otherwise I won't know, and then maybe I'll do different videos, or maybe who knows, So if you find it useful, please like it and let me know what you think, and share it with your friends if you found it cool, all right? Thanks for being a subscriber. I speak to you soon. There'll be more videos coming up very, very, very quickly. Okay, take care. Bye.